Hello everyone, welcome back. It's TGR, that's Gaming Robo. Now today guys is another Championship Manager video, but it's a little bit different. This one is the CM0102 best strike force to have in your team. Now with all Championship Manager says, all of us at one point have had, let's say 2 or 3 fantastic strikers, probably the best strikers on the game, but they didn't work well together. One scored more than the other, let's say a tremendous amount or more, of course. So we're looking to see which actual best pairing or trio, depending on if you play a three striker formation, what's the best strikers to have in your team that will work well together, that doesn't make one look a lot less of a player than what you're looking for. Now, just before we do start the video, guys, if you do use any of those social media outlets, please make sure you give them a follow by looking at the username above the icon. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well as hitting that notification bell as well, so you know when the latest video has been uploaded to the channel. Well, apart from that, guys, let's start the show. And let's see the best strike force to have in your team on Championship Manager 0102. So guys, like I said in the intro, we're looking at obviously the best strike force on Championship Manager 0102. Now, a lot of people, have their own particular opinions who their best strike force is. Everyone's opinion is, just as good as everyone else's. It truly does matter at the end of the day. But what I've come across, I've done shed loads of different types of seasons, trying to trial things out, seeing whether or not if it works or it doesn't work, or one player is good, one player isn't as good when it comes to meshing them together, being a strike force. We've brought it down to a list of 5 strike partners that actually work really, really well together in a team. Now, it doesn't always mean that the best 2 strikers on the game works well together, because in a lot of cases they don't. They don't in a lot of cases. So what we have done is, like I said, we've done loads of different seasons. We've done seeing whether or not if this guy and this guy works well. If it doesn't, then we drop him off and we bring in another one. So we're going to show you the top 5 strike forces that I have managed to find on this game that works really well together. So we'll start off with number 5, Ceno Samba. Now, Ceno Samba is one of the 2 strike forces that we've managed to work really well as a team. And his strike partner is this guy, Michael Dunwell. Now, Ceno Samba and Michael Dunwell together, we've found out that they work tremendously well on Championship Manager 0102. They both bring in 30 plus goals in a season, which is phenomenal, really, really is. You've got to think that if your team's scoring 80 goals in a season, which, to be fair, if you're fighting for the title, fighting for promotion, that has to be the bare minimum, 80 goals in a season. But if you're fighting for, if your team's scoring 80 goals and Samba and Dunwell scoring 30 each, you've got to get 20 goals from the rest of the, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 other players. So it's not that impossible to do. It should be relatively piss easy if we're being brutally honest. But Samba and Dunwell, they've ranked number 5 in my top strike forces that we've managed to combine as a team. Let's see who the strike force is at number 4. Christian Vieiri. Now, Christian Vieiri, everyone knows he is an absolute goal machine on this game. Christian Vieiri, he bags in 20, 30, 40 goals in a season. But with this guy, they managed to bag a whopping 77 goals between them in one calendar season on this game for me. And that guy is this one right now, Ariel Ortega. Now, I bought Ortega into Inter Milan. I think I spent 22, maybe 23 million pounds on him. These two together, like I said, they brought in 70 plus goals between them both. Now, that is a phenomenal record in Serie A as well. If I remember rightly, Christian Vieiri did score 38, maybe 39. I knew it was so close to 40. I was pushing that hard for it to actually happen, but it didn't happen in the end. So I knew it was that close, and Ariel Ortega got the rest of the goals. But these two together, they work tremendously well, and I was pleasantly surprised with the fact that Ortega was that good on this game. But these two have come in at number 4. So let's see the third strike force on the Championship Manager 0102 Best Strike Forces together. Shane Tully. Now, for a lot of people, they know you buy Shane Tully at the start of the season, keep him in your reserves for a season or two, and his value whops up to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 million pounds after a season or two. I bought 2 Madeira and Shane Tully in my Division 1 episode that I haven't loaded up on here yet for West Bromwich Albion. And like I said, these two combined got 79 goals between them both. Now, I know, the championship in English football is 44 games or 46 games in a season, 44. And, fair enough, obviously, it's near enough averaging 2 goals a game, just under 2 goals a game. But these two combined were phenomenal. It really, really was. And I didn't really expect much from Shane Tully, but I brought him in and I had another striker within the team, but he got injured, brought Shane on, and he started scoring. So he stayed in the team. And their relationship blossomed from there. But these two have come in at 3rd place. So let's see the strike force that's come in at number 2. 2 Madeira. 2 Madeira, as everyone knows, he is the player that never really was. He wasn't a real player at all. Now, this guy, 2 Madeira, is one of the cheap players on Championship Manager 0102. Now, him and his mystery strike force partner, they managed to bag a whopping 79 goals between them both. And 2 Madeira scored 42 of them on his own accord. So his strike force partner managed to get 37. So only 5 behind him. Let's see who 2 Madeira's partner was in the strike force that I managed to get 79 goals together. Francesco Totti. Now, Totti and his strike force partner managed to bring in 94 goals in a season. For me, that was a record for me at that time. I thought, oh my God, that's phenomenal. I managed to bring in that many goals. And, we won the title. We won the Italian Cup. We didn't win the Champions League, unfortunately. But for me, that was a brand new record. And I was absolutely thrilled with it. Here is Totti's striker in crime, Ceno Samba. Yes, Ceno Samba is on this list once again. I brought him in to partner up with Francesco Totti in my Roma team. Them two together, like I said, combined, they scored 94 goals between them both. And it was phenomenally fantastic to see. Like I said, we won the Italian League, we won the Italian Cup. We got to the semi-final of the Champions League and we lost on penalties. But these two together, bringing in a whopping 94 goals between them both is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I was chuffed to bits with that, of course. But they didn't come first. Now, the first team who did beat these two together, the first team brought in 157 goals. 157 goals. Everyone should know one of the strikers, but we're going to bring on the first striker, and his name is Ruud van Nistleroy. Now, Ruud van Nistleroy and his partner in crime, they managed to bring in 157 goals. Ruud himself brought in 47 of those goals. 47 out of that 157. So you know for a fact that his partner, who had played up front with him, brought in 110 goals in a season with Ruud van Nistelrooy. So without further ado, let me show you the mystery partner with Ruud van Nistelrooy, and they were number 1 in the best strike force on Championship Manager 0102. Of course, was there any other doubt? Of course it's Maxim Cygalko. As I said before in other Championship Manager videos on our channel, he is the ultimate cheats player on this game. Now, like I said, with him and Ruud combining 157 goals, Ruud scoring 47, Maxim Cygalko scoring 110. These two, for me personally, they work the best out of anyone else I've ever paired up together. And that is saying something. I mean, we've done a hell of a lot of different seasons on this game to see who works best. And for me, like I said, Maxim and Ruud together, they have the best partnership on this game. Now, if you guys have had any other strike forces that you've come across and they've gelled really well together and they've scored, a phenomenal amount of goals in the season, please make sure you drop a note on the comments section. Let me and let everyone else know in our Championship Manager community so we can see what has happened, and if you can get what the stats were, like how many goals these guys scored between them or as a trio, that'll be phenomenal to see as well. Now, if you have liked this video, guys, please make sure you smash a like on the video. If you are new to our channel, subscribe to our channel as well as hitting that notification bell as well. Well, apart from that, guys, thank you very much for giving us your time. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you at the next video here at TGR. That's Gaming Robo.